We're not long enough to hit each other, right?
Dweeb!
Calculating there.
Just getting my weights set up for the workout. We got 4 rounds, 16 bar facing burpees, and then a max set of front squats directly after at 80, 75, 70, and 65%. Truth be told, I don't really know what my 1 rep max front squat is. Not something I've tested recently, so I'm gonna go off a weight that I'm pretty confident I can hit right now if you ask me to, which is 350, which isn't that impressive in a front squat. Not a great lift for me. But this is kind of a unique workout because I'm bad at both things in the workout, burpees and front squats. So, we typically tell you when you're doing a workout, try to pick something to focus on for the workout. I have 2 things to focus on today. Can I keep consistent burpees, and can I be tough on a movement that I don't have necessarily the best mobility for? Can I find a way to warm up enough so that it feels like a good position? So what I'm doing right now is making sure I get my weights calibrated to the right difficulty, and then I'm gonna spend some time making sure my hips are actually loose so I can get a good front squat so that I don't, waste what is good practice with burpees with terrible front squats that follow.
Back again.
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
How you feeling about this workout?
First round's gonna be hard because that's heavy percentage, but they're all gonna be hard, yeah. But it's easier for me to move, to keep pushing through a weight that's, moderately heavy than this weight for me is really hard.
What are your weights?
215, 202, 190, and 175. When I get to the 190, I'll be able to just push through it. This is gonna be hard because, bracing, all that stuff. But thankfully I have my new Misfit belt. I can brace. Keep everything tight.
I'm gonna go 65, 45, 25, 205. Similar to Sherb, I think 335 is a pretty reasonable 1 rep max for right now. So going off of that, plus a little bit of convenience rounding to make the old plate change a little bit easier. But.
The thing you just said that, Hunter, is I had my board set up for 10% decreases, not 5% decreases.
Yeah, I'm like at 175. That looks like so much fun. This is kind of fucking heavy, huh?
For some.
Alright, let's try that again. These maps hard.
Did either of you guys do burpees yet?
Yeah, I did. I watched Hunter do some. Is that enough? Yeah.
Don't put that on film. We warmed up thoroughly. Ready? Good? Not bad.
How many front squats you get?
9, 5, and 4. I waited too long to pick it up. I think I should have taken a chance earlier. It makes it difficult to brace and breathe after the burpees. So I was kind of oh no, I don't know when I should go. I think next round I'll see if I can go right into it, even if it's a smaller set to open up with.
How many reps you get?
9.
Sherby?
9 as well.
3, 3,
Everybody.
3. Sherb thought it was 1 max rep set.
I really wanted to be 1 max set.
Me too, I would have been happy to stop at 3.
I pushed the burpees pretty hard. I consider myself decent with heavier lifts. I don't have a great 1 rep max, but I don't mind heavier barbells. So when the bar is heavy, I want to try to emphasize the burpees a bit more. And then one thing I don't like to do is grind through big sets of lighter front squats. So my approach in the burpees kind of goes with my fatigues. I'm gonna slow the burpees down a little bit as it goes, so I can try to up those sets quite a bit. So it's not like 9 in round 1, 10 in round 2. It's like 9 in round 1, 12 or 13, 14 or 15, and let's see if I can get more 15 in the last one. These weights are heavier than traditional Metcon weights, but this is how you push the envelope and how you create that ability to reach for these weights. You have to make them more, comfortable in your workouts. Is put a little pre-fatigue in there, and then try to be just as focused as you would if it were just a straight up lifting session. One more rep, so I didn't quite stick to my plan. Started doing the burpees, and I got up a little screwy, head was spinning. I walked probably that way for a little bit instead of this way where the rack is. Now it's time to be smart. I got 2 rounds of good intensity. Now it's time to be more intelligent and pace it a little bit better so I can do bigger sets over here.
11, woo, but 2 more, so I was kind of thinking in my head, like trying to get like 2 more reps each time. First time I went 3-3-3, this time I went 4-4-3. Next time I think I'll probably go like 5-4-4 or 6-5-3, whatever the math works out to be. As I'm starting to get more tired, unracking it is getting harder, so better to maybe bite off a little bit more in the first set, rest, and then let the sets decrease. But unlike Sherb, I'm a little bit slower, kind of more consistent on my burpees, because this little bit of lifting, breathing hard isn't too big of an issue, but lifting heavy is. So trying to kind of put my eggs in that basket to make sure I can get a few more reps each time.
How many reps you get?
12. I think I did 1 more set than last time. I think I can continue to get more reps each round. Now that we're under the 200 mark, I think I can rack up a few more reps.
Strategery works. Go a little slower in your burpees and be a bit more confident in your front squat. So I went 6 and 6 that round. To get 2 more than last round is a win for me. And honestly, the burpees I only lost like 5 seconds overall. So lose 5 seconds of the burpees, but gain, the opportunity to have the brace to do bigger sets of front squats was a good trade-off in that round. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing 1 more time, see if I can beat 12 reps. This is meant to be an In WOD lift, but that doesn't mean you can't still put effort into the burpees. It's just knowing what the right pace is so you don't completely make this a non-factor in your workout. We still want the front squat to be something that you care about in this piece, not just burpees.
Maybe I didn't, there was too long between kind of when I warmed up and when I started the workout, but the first round felt like shit. And that's also because it's the heaviest one, but first one didn't feel great, and then it felt better every time, and I hit a set of 9 once I kind of got myself over to the bar. So I was still able to get up to 13 reps, so that's good. I'm gonna go with the not a convenient rounding for this last one, so it'll be at the correct weight rather than lighter.
last round go?
18. Wow.
Are you still in that? Like going hard in the last round sort of thing? Like that Drew was having you do?
Not specifically, no, but it seems to work out that way most of the time.
I was hoping you were gonna say yes instead of being done with her 16 burpees while I was at 11.
I knew that later bar was just gonna come down to like trying to keep myself moving even though I'm breathing heavily. So I wanted to basically make it as hard as I could by going fast on the bar, burpees. That was hard. Really started to feel like my front rack, like I would get those reps and have to correct on the way up. Nice job, guys.
Hammered that last round.
Did you get the last one?
I got 13. I got the same number as last time. I was like mid burpee. I was like, okay, 7, 5, 3. That gets you 15. Nope. Okay, go 8 and 7, or like you did 9 to start last time, so try 10. I got to 7. I was like, okay, it's 7, 5, 3, and then it was like, fuck, 5 sounds like a lot. So I decided to rest longer and just say, you get one more set. Clock beeped as I was getting ready for the 14th rep. So I got 7 and then 6. At the end of the day, this is the kind of lifting under fatigue portion of the phase. So it's intended to be maybe a little bit more geared towards the front squat. But that doesn't mean that if you're, a big strong guy like Sherb, you're not gonna, it's a like, oh hell yeah, like lifting session for me. It's no, you gotta push your burpees a little bit more and see how well your lifting holds up when you're tired. And then if you're somebody who, more like me, would benefit more from strength work, then it's maybe a little bit slower with the burpees, more controlled, and then really focus on kind of like hold yourself to the numbers that you want to hit. Big athlete or a little athlete, you got to pick the movement that you're less comfortable with and attack that to get the most out of the piece for sure.
I think you can gain a little bit more too from this if you don't necessarily go into it with like sets that you want to hit and like stick to that, but kind of push beyond that, because it's really hard in something like this to find time to make up ground. Maybe pushing 1 or 2 more reps than you plan to going into it and seeing how far you can actually go will pay off a lot for a lot of people. Try to push the threshold on the squats a bit, especially in that last round. Basically see how far you can go without dropping the bar, obviously.